Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, we're going to start putting this machine back together. I just want to preface this by saying this is the first time I'm putting it back together, a sewing machine back together. It's the first time I took one apart. So if you want to watch me fumble through it, you're in the right place. If you want to see the proper way to do it, I have a link in the description to Sewing Machine Rehab. Jen does an excellent job. I watched the video just on this part at least 3 times, so I could try to remember how to do it. All right, so we got the fork. Again, I don't remember all the names. The regulator screw. We have the eccentric. We have the screw here that holds the fork in, I believe. No, it holds this in, okay? And then we have the rocker arm. So the first thing we're going to do is put the rocker arm in, okay? Now, the way this goes is this towards the back, and there's 2 pivot screws. I already have one set on this side. So we're going to put this one in this side, and then we come around here, put this one in this side. We don't want it super tight. We just kind of want just about the same amount sticking on both sides. Alright, so that's moving fine. Next thing we're going to want to do is, oh, these are the 2 nuts that go on these ends. I'm just going to put them on just so they're where they belong. I'm not tightening them down. Those are jam nuts. Just so I don't lose them. Alright, so I got a light coat of oil on everything. Now we're going to come over here. We're going to take this fork, and I believe it goes, let's see, this is going to go like that. So I believe it goes in this direction with the roller on the outside. I'm going to put a little oil in here. On the roller. I'm actually going to put a little bit of oil on everything, because once that's in there, I'm not going to be able to reach it again. Just a light coat. Alright, now I'm going to try to slip this up, and it needs to get onto the main shaft. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, I think it goes this way. All right. All right, I think that's it. Now we're going to take the eccentric screw and temporarily attach it to this rocker arm. Let me just put this nut on again so I don't lose it. Alright, let's see if that's on. I know you didn't see that, but it looks like it's on. Alright. The next thing we have to do is I got to turn this way. Let me see if I can bring the camera up. Alright, what I have to do is, I got to get this back in. And it's going to go on that little roller, and I have to line this screw up with this hole here. I'm not going to be able to do it with the camera in my face, but I'll kind of have you watch. The way Jen did it was, she took a magnet and held it on and kind of tweaked it in there. So let's see if I could do that. Let me make sure this fork is where I think it should be, which is right about there. Oh, we're going to put this in, just barely sticking out. Let me get a little oil on here. All right. All right, we got it barely sticking out. Now, I got to try to remember. I think it went this way. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm going to say, if you want to see how to do it, go on Jen's video. I'm gonna fuss with this, and I'll bring you back. Okay, that was not fun. I spent, I'm gonna say at least 30, 40 minutes on that. Okay, but I did get it, and I'm gonna tell you how I got it. Okay. If you see right here that moving very, very slightly, that's how it's supposed to work. Okay? Now, I watched Jen's video over and over again, and she used a magnet to hold that regulator part that this screws into and twist it around. And this magnet is so lame that it just kept falling off, falling off, falling off. And I'm turning it upside down. I had to take the fork out. It really was a nightmare. And then I have these super duper magnets, but they kept wanting to stick to the side of the machine. So I came up with an idea and it worked. I put a piece of paper towel in there. Let me show you. And I blocked that whole section and kind of made a shelf where when I put that piece in, it wouldn't fall through, and I just maneuvered it with my fingers. So if you're having a problem putting that in and you don't have a strong magnet, get a piece of paper towel, and again, I just stuffed it down in there, just like this, and left it right next to that, and yeah, that worked for me. So let me pull that paper towel out. Whoop. And there you have it. Let me flip this back over. Whew. Man. All right, so we got it back in. Oh, that's so silky smooth. Nice. And that's the stitch regulator. That tells you, like, you know, whatever, 8 stitches per inch and whatever this machine does. We'll find out when we get it running. But yeah, that was traumatic enough for this. We'll call it good for this little episode. Man, I hope the rest of it goes together easier than that did. Because, yeah, that was a bear. But hey, that's all what it's about for me. It's the same thing when I was doing the Coleman Lanterns. When I first started, I had no clue what I was doing. You know, I would watch Rob and I would watch Steve, and I would learn. So now I just learned a valuable trick. Stuffing a piece of paper towel in there, and I was able to maneuver with my hand. I mean, from the time I put the paper towel in, it probably took less than 3 minutes. as opposed to me spending 40 minutes messing around trying to get it in with a lame magnet and a too powerful magnet. So that's all part of this journey, and I'm definitely digging it. All right, so we got that in. I'm not even sure what part I'm going to do next, but you'll find out when I get there. So you know I'm going to say it. I'm sending you all much, much love and appreciation, my brothers and sisters. I want to thank you for coming along. If you know any tips or tricks to get that in easier, let me know. So there you have it, and we'll see you on the next one.